Hi! I have the color of the month. This is Glacier, isn't it gorgeous? I hope you're gonna love this one because we're gonna use it tonight. And super, super excited to use this color of the month. So we're gonna use the Vintage Merry Christmas and the bottle brush trees. My goodness, that is a mouthful. So come hang out with me for a little while. We're gonna make this holiday riser. Okay, I got this little like lightweight wood round in a 3-pack from Hobby Lobby forever ago. It's been ages, but we're gonna use this as a riser, and I hope that it's gonna turn out fabulous. So let's see if we can get going. I picked out some colors that are not super Christmassy, but look again at this. Okay, this is Glacier. It's absolutely stunning. It's so sparkly and so, so pretty. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. Hi, Denise. Whenever you comment the word tree tonight, you'll get the link. And you will, with that purchase, you'll qualify to get the color of the month added to your cart. It should already be in there because I added it to that link. So, hi, Nicole. How are you? Welcome. Hey, Judy. All right, oh, these are on there. Okay, let's see if we can open these up. So I've got several colors. They're all blue, gray, black. I have Provincial Blue, which is this one. I have Nautical, which is that one. And this color called Castle, which is a gray. And then just black. All chalk paint. Now, I'm going to take a color tray right here, and I'm going to put a little bit of water in it so that I can dip my brush in it. I don't want a ton of water on my brush, but I do want enough water that I'm going to be able to blend these colors easily, okay? And kind of water them down just a little. Now I'm going to just go to town with this. So this is that Provincial Blue, I think it's called. Yeah, so basically I'm just going to do my background kind of willy-nilly, okay? I don't really have a clue what I'm doing here. So I'm just gonna start here. And I didn't want this to be typical Christmas colors. You know me, I like to be just a little bit different sometimes. I'm glad to see you, Nicole, and happy to hear that you're doing well tonight. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. Again, you can comment the word tree to get all this. And did y'all see the first week of Black Friday deals that came out? Y'all, that new surface, the honeycomb surface, is not going to stay forever, okay? So keep that in mind. This week only, I'm sure. Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of this Nautical Blue to kind of mix in here a little bit and get some different colors going on. So I'm actually using the same brush. I did pull out other brushes, especially once we get going with the gray and the possibly using black. I don't know if we're gonna get that get into black, but I definitely wanted to mix up these blue colors. Now, I was kind of thinking like a night sky-ish for this. But this is just, it's just going to be a tray. So get that out of there. All right, here we go. So I had a good day today. My daughter Ivy came over today, which was a nice surprise. She just called me randomly this morning and said, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, what do you think I'm doing? I'm working. And today was her day off, so her and her little dog came over, y'all, and oh my gosh, she's lucky that she got to leave with the dog, okay, because this dog is so sweet and so cute. Seriously, I could eat her up. She's so darn cute. I told her, leave her with me. She can stay here with me. Hi, Marie, how are you? Welcome. Unfortunately, Ivy did take her back home with her, but I know where she lives. I could just go over there and steal her. Okay, so that's what we have so far, all right? Now I'm thinking I might want to add a little bit of a white. So instead of going darker, I'm just squirting a little bit of white right into my water right here. Okay. Just to so I can kind of water it down, but also lighten this up a little bit. I literally have no idea what I'm doing here, okay? I'm just kind of going with the flow, okay? Just blending different colors. Shades of blue, and now I've added a little bit of white. I do want to go around the edge of this thing because it is going to be a riser. I want it to all be painted. So I think that's pretty good. So that kind of tames that blue down just a little bit. Now I'm going to just grab a little bit of blue and hit the edges real fast. It's not as easy as it looks. This pine is a little bit it's like not super smooth and kind of hard to paint actually. Hi Sandy, welcome. Thank you for catching me live. I appreciate you being here so much. We're making a Christmas riser, and I think it's going to turn out really pretty, nice and wintry. Could even, you know, it could stick around before Christmas to get you some of those winter vibes, you know, maybe even through the new year. It is going to say Merry Christmas on it, but who cares, right? What brings you joy is what should stay out in your house. I saw that today, and I thought, you know, like, because people always are saying, don't put your Christmas tree up yet. If it makes you happy, baby, you do it, okay? Because I want you to be happy, and I'm not going to tell you not to do something that makes you happy. If you want to listen to Christmas music, blast it, okay? You do you. And if it is going to bring joy to your life, I want you to do it, okay? Hi, LaShawn. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Hi, Julie. Yeah, okay, so now this is my base for my riser. If I can keep from getting any more blue paint on me. I've got it all over my hands already. Of course, what's new, right? All right, so let me just close this up. I'm not going to use the black. I'm not going to use this gray like I thought I would, I don't think. You know, I say that, and then I'm going to just use a little bit of the gray. I can't help myself here, okay? I'm unhelpable at this point. So just using a little bit of a smaller brush to add a little bit of highlighting with the gray, and then smoothing that out so it's not a super harsh line or lines, okay? And then that'll kind of help give a little bit of dimension to this, I think. It looks almost like a planet. Like a gas planet or something. I don't know. Maybe that's what Venus looks like. I have no idea. Maybe so. Hi, Barbara. Hey, Joanne. Welcome. So, tell me if you've seen the Black Friday deals, that honeycomb surface, and if you got yours. I would love to know about it. I, of course, placed my order, and don't forget, those are only going to be, oh no, those are only going to be available for a limited time, and those surfaces are not here to stay forever. So if you love it, you got to grab it because it's going to go, okay? And super big discounts for Black Friday. There's my surface. I did go around the edge and just get that so that it's all painted, okay? And as a riser, I don't want to see any unfinished edges. We are going to use some little half beads. They're flat back beads, little wooden ones. They're kind of smaller. And hopefully 4 will be enough. I have some more over here if we need to use them. Yay! Hooray! And so they released them with the Edge Sunflower transfer, that Snowflakes That Stay transfer. I love that one. What's the other one? That Noel, which will be really pretty. Those are chalkboards, by the way, too. If you didn't know, they are reusable chalkboard surfaces that you can clean off and redo, but that honeycomb is awesome. I'm so excited to get mine. I cannot wait. All right, I'm just trying to check my paint and see where we are drying wise. I've got paint chips all over my desk here from my bottles. Hi, Margie. How are you, love? Welcome to the party. Thank you for joining me. All right, I am close to completely dry. So now, look at me. I'm dropping stuff all over. I'm gonna wax. Again, keyword is tree, all right? I am gonna wax this entire thing. Just a little bit of wax goes a long way. Don't use too much, or else you potentially might put too much. And then in order to get a transfer or paste to stick to it, you're gonna end up having to come back and sand it and try again, okay? All right, now that we're cleaned up a little bit, my paint wasn't entirely completely dry, what I would call like dry. But it's good enough. Hi, Dorothy. Welcome, love. Okay, again, y'all, this is the color of the month. Whenever you get the message, you will get a link to get the stuff I'm using for this project. And the color of the month is in that cart link, okay? So you can grab that. Make sure that you get it before it goes. I don't know how long it's going to last, y'all. This color is gorgeous. I've already placed a couple of orders to get it. Hi, Wanda. How are you? Hey, Deborah. Welcome. All right, so we are going to fuzz. This is the Bottle Brush Tree Transfer. If you haven't seen it, it's super cute. It does have some cutouts that you can use with it, but I opted tonight to just use the transfer by itself. And I think this is going to turn out super cute. I'm excited. Okay, so plus I'm using this lovely color of the month. Now, I want to get the whole of the bottle brushes on here. Now, I'm going to press this down really, really well. The surface is not what I would call entirely smooth. Oh, thank you. I'm glad, Judy. Look, I swear, my passion is teaching. I should have been a teacher. If they made more money, I probably would have been. But that's part of my everyday job. So we're going to use the color of the month for these trees. Is that weird? I hope not, because we're going to do it. Okay? Oh my gosh. It's not weird at all, y'all. It's beautiful. That's part of my job, is teaching people. And I absolutely love it so much. And I know that a lot of you have been watching me for a long time. A lot of you probably watch other designers. A lot of you maybe are designers. But a lot of you are new to this whole thing. And I want you to know exactly what I'm doing so that you can understand, so that whenever you go to do it, makes it just a lot simpler for you, okay? Because when I first started, that's what I did. I went and I watched other designers to figure out how to do it. And the ones that actually teach and talk about why they're doing things and what they're doing, those are the ones I appreciated the most, because then it made me understand why. And what things were, what I needed to buy, what supplies I need, all that good stuff, okay? So if you already know it, I'm sorry, I do apologize to you. But for those of you that don't, or if you need a reminder or refresher, happy to help. please feel free to reach out to me with any questions you may have about our products, because there are a lot of them. They all have different uses, and we're all learning together here. All right, that is Glacier. That's the color of the month. Let me get this jar closed so that I can save every last drop of this. Y'all, that was a phenomenal choice. Absolutely stunning. Look how pretty that is. I am so super pleased. It is gorgeous. Okay, so I would call that Shimmer Frost with a little bit of an ocean mist-ish. It's perfectly beautiful. Hi, Brenda. Hey, Stacy. How are you, love? Welcome. Thanks for joining me, y'all. I appreciate you. All right, so I want to dry this really well. This is the quick dry tool from Chalk. You can get it in my shop. This one's the one with the 6-foot cord, and the cord is actually over here, like, bundled up. I'm not having a yank on it, like my short one. I had to, like, kind of pull and make sure that it was plugged in close by, first of all. But this one I can actually plug in far away, and it's just fine. Yay! How did it go, Stacy? Tell me. I hope it went fabulous. I bet it did. You are incredible. And the stuff you make is beautiful, so I would not be surprised if you sold everything. Keyword is tree. I don't know. I thought I didn't pin it. I'm sorry. Let me pin that. Goodness. Okay, there we go. Keyword is tree, T-R-E-E. You'll get the link to get everything that I'm using tonight. And plus the color of the month. Now, act fast, because if you don't grab that color of the month quickly, you may not get it. Okay, and that's a shame, because this one's a beauty. Don't let me buy it all, okay, because I might. Yay! Perfect. I'm so happy to hear that, Barbara. Really surprised it's made it this far, actually, because this color is so pretty. And we've been known to sell colors out 1 or 2 days in. That's wonderful. I'm so happy to hear that, Stacy. Good for you. Alright, I just want to make sure this is really, really dry. And some of the parts where the paste is a little bit thicker, like over here on this one, it's just not drying as quickly. Oh, I love you. Well, I'm happy to help. I'm glad, because, you know, we have new people on all the time. Hey, Lisa, how are you, love? And, you know, whenever you just come across this, like, I mean, I know I'd be like, what is this woman doing? Okay, so that is our bottle brush trees, y'all. And I don't know if you can see that shimmer, but it is so, so pretty. I mean, just drop dead gorgeous. Now, I pulled out both Shimmer Frost and Shimmer Silver. This is the Vintage Merry Christmas, okay? Now, I'm not going to use this whole transfer, but we're going to use the Merry Christmas part. And I'm definitely fuzzing this, okay? There's a fuzzing cloth in your cart link so that you make sure and grab one. And if you get more than one, or if you already have one and you want to get a second one, highly recommend that, because it helps me whenever one's in the washer or in the dryer. And, or I just, look, I am not a I'm not, like, good housekeeper over here, okay? I don't fold my clothes and put them away right away because I'm lazy, okay? And so if I wash my fuzzing cloth, it's going to be in the room, in the guest room on that bed, okay, for a hot minute until I have to rush. Like, if I have guests coming over, I'm like, oh gosh, we have to fold and put away these 50 loads of laundry that are piled on this bed in here. And so me and Chris will hustle. Just kidding. It's not 50 loads of laundry. Probably close, okay? But not 50. Now, we're going to do Hot Mess with both Silver and Shimmer Frost, okay? Are you supposed to... I don't know, Stacy. That's what I've been told. I am not... I'm not, like, a good housekeeper, so it doesn't happen at my house often, okay? Whenever, and it seems like, look, as soon as the stinking clothes get folded and put away, I've got more to fold and put away. I don't want to. All right, so for Hot Mess, basically this is just a mix of colors, okay? So you can pick any colors that you like. Throw them on your board. Literally, I don't care where you put them, all right? Throw them on there and take your same squeegee and clean it, okay? With a baby wipe or a Lysol wipe or whatever you have close. I don't care. Does not matter, okay? Now, don't mix your colors. That's the only thing that I don't want you to do. Grab your second color. Throw that on the board, okay? Anywhere you want to put it, all right? You can do many colors if you want, as many as you like. I've done several colors before, and it turns out so pretty. And colors that you wouldn't probably be like, oh, yeah, those are going to go good together. Oh, yeah, they do. They do, honey. Okay. Now, I'm just going to pull this chalk paste right across the stencil. Now, I'm going to be real careful because I don't want to go up and get something else out of this. Now, I could have taped this off, but did I? No, I didn't because I'm lazy. Okay, whatever's going to get me fastest from point A to point B is what I'm going to do. And today that did not include taping this off, so that's probably a mistake. But we're just going to work on it together, okay? But yeah, poor Chris, okay? He runs out of underwear or socks. And he's like doing laundry. And you know, tough titties, baby, okay? Sorry to be offensive, but you can wash your own laundry. It's fine. I'm okay with that. Now, he also knows that he can throw it on the guest room bed, so that causes more issues because then we've got all the laundry I've washed and all the laundry he's washed compiled in there. Plus, it's been picked through, right? Because we both need underwear and socks. So it's, you know, I'm a hot mess, all right? And I'm not going to lie about it and tell you that I'm not, because I am, okay? But definitely you need 2 fuzzing cloths. Now, I did waste a little bit of paste here, okay, by doing this. But I'd rather have too much than not enough. All right, always, because if I didn't have enough, I'd definitely have to come back and add more over the stencil. And I don't want to have to do that because then I got to dirty another utensil here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to wipe this off before I stick it in my cup over there. And really, I probably just cleaned it and didn't even need to put it in my cup. But I did anyways, y'all. This is beautiful. That turned out really nice. I like that a lot. Are you? Oh, no. Yeah, so that is one thing I don't do is leave it in the washer. Okay, so there's my Merry Christmas with the Bottle Brush trees. That's how your hot mess will turn out, okay? And it will be just random and beautiful no matter what colors you use. I swear you can use any colors you like. Hi, Lori. How are you? Welcome. I think if I lived alone, I might do my laundry more often. Hey, Marie. Thank you. I'm glad you like this. I would probably do my laundry more often, and I would fold and put it away immediately, but I just don't. It just becomes too much when you're doing it for more than one person. I understand why moms have tons of laundry that isn't done. Yay! Good. I hope you're having a great time, Lori. I hope you're having a fabulous time. Are you at the beach or what? Anyways, yeah. I don't know about that mom life with a bunch of kids and a whole family to deal with laundry because I'm not the one. Okay. I would never fold and put it away. We would definitely be living out of the dryer or off the guest bed or wherever. Off, who knows? Out of baskets, probably. Hey, Brownie, how are you? All right, so I'm going to flip this. There's my riser. Now, I'm just going to take my hot glue gun. It's already hot. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there. And we're going to put these little flat back beads right on here. Okay, now, again, I might need more. I have more over here. Thank you, Donna. I'm glad you like this. Appreciate that. All right, now I'm trying not to go too far over the edge here. I did a little bit, but that's okay, I guess. It'll be fine. I'm going to use this as a centerpiece in my dining room, okay? Now, it doesn't matter. I spaced them out, if you can see. But I don't think that really matters a lot. I just want to... Oh, it's so pretty. That works great. I love it. Look how pretty this is. I think it's going to be gorgeous on my table in there. You can comment the word tree to get all the stuff to make this, okay? Hey, Deborah. How are you, love? No problem. You're welcome to go back and watch the replay. I am live right now with this red thing up here, but I'm about to go out of here. And then once I turn off the live, then you can go back and watch the replay and check it out. I hope y'all love it. I will see you tomorrow night. I hope you have a wonderful evening and a fabulous day tomorrow, okay? Love you guys.